Howdy YouTubers, this is Charles and John from our Tiny Cabin Project. Sorry it's been a while since we brought you a video. We've been kind of busy with life and all that. We are not at the cabin today, but what we're going to talk about is another way you can keep it tiny. So what we're going to talk about today, how to have a tiny boat on an affordable budget. A lot of people knock this boat. This is the Sun Dolphin Journey 10 SS. And a lot of people give this boat a bad rap. They say it's unstable, and I think a lot of that is just the fact that people think that a kayak is only good if it costs $1,000. I was able to get both kayaks on sale at Walmart.com for about $400 total for both boats. So let's talk about what I did. The first thing I did was, on my boat, I removed the Sun Dolphin graphics and I added my own flair. As you can see, I put on these vinyl Zombie Response Team decals, some nifty little blood handprints. Now let's talk about how the boat's rigged out. I added some pad eyes in the back for fishing rod leashes. The boat comes with dry storage in the back. It's kind of semi-dry. The thing that's nice about this is this black part actually comes out and can become a tow behind, so you have double the storage. It has two flush mount rod holders in the back. I added this seat that I got off Amazon. As you can see, it's a fun little seat with flames. It says the hot seat. Oh yeah. I got the Hawkeye Fishfinder Sonar. Takes batteries, just throw it overboard. Works pretty good. Each side of the boat, it's got these nifty little rubber containers for holding things, place to stick your knife, and whatnot. More storage right here for like lures, sculper plugs, and so on and so forth. A lot of people complain about a wet seat on their hot seat. So what I did, you can't see it now, is I took silicone and I filled the scupper plugs and the scupper holes in the back so water wouldn't come up as I'm sitting, or if there's a lot of chop on the water. The sculpers in the front are open. You've got bungee storage in the front, drain plugs. I added on the other side, let's walk around. My anchor system, I stole this off someone I saw on YouTube. I installed a basic anchor trolley using pad eyes and hooks. Tied it to a little clip here in the middle. Did my anchor up the right way with a weak link. I just use a zip tie, that way if I get stuck I can bop it and this comes up. The thing that's cool is for the anchor line, retractable dog leash. This is for a 110-pound dog, and the thing that's nice about this, throw the anchor overboard, it goes down, and then I just do a tie off when I want to tie off. When I'm ready to come back up, I just feed it in and it automatically reels it up. I don't have to deal with a lot of line or stuff in my way. It comes also, the boat comes standard with these adjustable foot pegs, which are nice. You got another drink holder here, a drink holder here, Scotty knockoff rod holder. And what I'm eventually going to do is I'm going to actually put a Scotty on here, the one that comes up with an angle arm and is adjustable. And then I might put another rod holder on one of the sides here that comes up and goes over. But other than that, I have had this boat on Creve Coeur Lake, which is a 320-acre lake with high wind. You can get chop as high as about almost half a foot. I had no stability problems. I've had this boat on Spanish Lake, which is a pretty calm lake. no problems. I've had it on the Black River and Mackenzie Creek in Missouri, no problems. So for $299, $250, depending on when you get the boat on sale, it's a great buy for entry-level kayak. To have a tricked-out kayak for under $500, I highly recommend it. It comes with the oar. Oars are not the best, but they're actually pretty good. I'm surprised they've held up as well as they have. And I love the boat. In fact, you can even stand in the boat. Now, it is a little wobbly with that, and it takes a little practice to be able to stand in the boat, but I have been able to stand and fish off the boat standing. I did make outriggers for the boat that fit into the fishing rod holders. Didn't bring them today because we haven't had a chance or time where I really felt like we needed to put outriggers on the boat. Because the boat, I think a lot of the complaints is once you first get in the boat, the center of gravity is a little weird on it. So the boat, the very first time you get in it, is a little rocky and you do feel like you're gonna flip. But once you locate your center of gravity on this boat, we've spent all day on a variety of different types of water in these boats. I'm an experienced canoer. John has never been in a canoe or kayak in his life, and neither one of us have flipped this boat yet. So I highly recommend it. John's got pretty much the same mods to his boat that I have, except for his decals are a little different, and he doesn't have sonar on his boat yet. But other than that, the Sun Dolphin Journey SS, love it. I hear the 12-foot is even better than the 10, and if that's the case, it's got to be an amazing boat, because I have absolutely no complaints about this boat. I found a lot of the knocking that it gets on YouTube to be completely false, and just because something costs $1,000 like a Hobie doesn't necessarily mean it's really all that much better. It's a functionable kayak. I work as a child therapist working with kids with autism. Don't make a lot of money. John works with kids in recovery. He doesn't make a lot of money, so for us to be tiny and have our tiny cabin out in the woods and have our tiny boats, I believe these are definitely affordable options for people that want to take this adventure but don't have $50,000 to have Tiny House Nation come in and build them a tiny house, or have $2,000 to go out and buy a Hobie kayak and enter shark fishing tournaments. But if you want a nice kayak, if you look for it on sale, you can get this anywhere for between $250 and $299. No complaints. With that, until we see you next time, this is John and Charles from our Tiny Cabin Project saying, ciao bella.